Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and crucial topic: how manipulators control conversations. By understanding these techniques, you can protect yourself and maintain healthy communication in your relationships. Let's get started. Manipulation in conversations involves subtle and not-so-subtle tactics to steer discussions in a way that serves the manipulator's agenda. This can lead to feelings of confusion, frustration, and even self-doubt in the person being manipulated. One common tactic is diversion. Manipulators often change the subject to avoid accountability or steer the conversation away from topics they find uncomfortable. Changing the subject is a tactic used to divert attention away from a topic the manipulator wants to avoid. By introducing a new topic, they can steer the conversation in a direction that benefits them or away from something uncomfortable. For example, during a discussion about missed deadlines, a colleague suddenly brings up unrelated office gossip to shift the focus away from their own shortcomings. When the subject changes, it's important to steer the conversation back to the original topic. You can say, "Let's get back to our original topic," or "We'll discuss that later. Right now, we need to focus on this issue." This helps to maintain focus and accountability. Another tactic is playing the victim. Manipulators use this to gain sympathy and shift blame away from themselves. Imagine you're discussing a disagreement, and the manipulator responds by saying how everyone always misunderstands them and how hard their life is. This tactic is designed to make you feel guilty for bringing up the issue and to shift the focus away from the actual problem. For instance, in a workplace conflict, a colleague might deflect criticism by emphasizing their personal struggles, thereby making you feel like the bad guy for holding them accountable. Stay focused on the issue at hand. Acknowledge their feelings briefly, but return to the main topic by saying, "I understand this is hard, but we need to resolve our current issue." This approach validates their feelings without letting the conversation be derailed. Gaslighting is a powerful and insidious tactic. It involves making someone question their reality, memories, or perceptions. For instance, if you remember a specific event happening in a certain way, a manipulator might repeatedly tell you that you're wrong and that it never happened that way. This causes you to doubt your own memory. For example, if you recall a colleague making a promise in a meeting, they might later insist that the conversation never took place, making you question your own recollection. Trust your own perceptions and seek external validation if necessary. Document events and conversations to refer back to them if needed. If someone repeatedly makes you doubt your memory, it can be helpful to keep written records or emails as evidence. Overloading with information, or information dumping, is a tactic where manipulators overwhelm you with excessive details to confuse and control the conversation. In a meeting, a manipulator might bombard you with so much information and jargon that you lose track of the original point. This makes it easier for them to steer the outcome in their favor. For instance, if you're discussing a simple project update, they might introduce a flood of irrelevant data and statistics to confuse the issue and dominate the conversation. Interrupt politely and ask for a summary. Say, "Can you summarize your main point?" to cut through the overload. This forces the manipulator to clarify their argument and helps you regain control of the conversation. Charm and flattery can also be manipulative tools. By making you feel special or valued, manipulators can lower your defenses and influence you more easily. For example, a manipulator might excessively praise your work just before asking you to take on additional tasks that benefit them more than you. They might say, "You're the only one who can do this perfectly," to make you feel indispensable and thus more likely to agree to their requests. Recognize genuine praise versus manipulative flattery. Stay firm in your boundaries and evaluate requests objectively. If a request feels excessive or insincere, trust your instincts and be prepared to say no. Recognizing these conversational tactics is the first step in protecting yourself from manipulation. By staying aware and assertive, you can maintain healthier and more balanced interactions. Have you encountered any of these tactics before? Share your experiences in the comments below and let us know how you handled them. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into everyday psychology. Stay tuned for more valuable content.